Okay. I guess we did end the stream technically for some reason. But I guess it didn't crash. I just closed the application. So that feels like it makes sense. Anyways, it should be back now. So it looks normal. Okay, yeah. Yeah, new stream. I told you guys it would be a new stream most likely. It's unfortunate. Yeah, get pinged. Real. Whatever. Yeah. Welcome back, chat. Yes. Let's continue. I don't even remember what we talked about before, but yeah, let's continue. Rope. The hemp bag. Rookie had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why did she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? The hemp bag. Upon further inspection, there's monomy decal on the fabric. Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, I was gonna say a little early, but thank you, Wormons. I appreciate it. Yeah. I am not celebrating it with anyone this year. I'm working. Oh, wait, candle. Oh, that's the candle. There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. The light of that video must have been coming from this candle. Oh, we're already 5 hours in where I'm from. W. To be honest. They didn't need to bother using a candle. Wait. Candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used normal stage lighting. Stepladder is tipped over on its side. This must be the stepladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. Isn't that a blood stain? It is.
See?
Look, there's blood around the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries, if that's the case. Then it must be Hiyoko's blood.
Yep.
That's the only thing I can think of. A bloodstain that probably belongs to Hiyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean? Stepladder has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. It's a black curtain hanging on the far side of the stage. This curtain is not wide enough. It can't reach from one edge to the other edge. Oh, from one edge of the stage to the other.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. Where are y'all from? I'm from Sweden. Sweden gamer. Yes. It's probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See? The back of the curtain is taped for temporary use. It's just like the curtain at the supermarket. So you're saying someone took time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket?
So...
They went that far. This was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime. Why did they need it? Who knows? Probably wouldn't be a mystery if the answer came easy. Real, to be honest. I'm gonna go buy more eggs before the store closes. I can have soy eggs tomorrow too. Okay, W. It's a good way to spend V-Day, but with Danganronpa carries. So true, actually. Holy shit. You guys can find me on character.ai tomorrow. Hiyoko's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it, who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hiyoko's kimono like this? Her kimono is all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied in the front. Did the killer do this too? But when did the killer kill Hiyoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hiyoko's body here. If that's the case, Hiyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. But that was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible that the killer killed Hiyoko and taped her up in such short amount of time? Even if it is possible, whoever did it would have had narrow window time to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right?
Hey!
Hajime, do you have a minute? No, you're in the way.
Now.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need help with. Help?
Actually...
Before that, right? Because of the bloody slippers? Who are you talking about? Are you talking about Ibuki being killed before, or... Yeah, like, I'm thinking this. I'm thinking Hiyoko died, and then Ibuki came here. Hiyoko must have been killed before you found Ibuki. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. I'm assuming it's it went something like this. The killer is the one in... I don't think that's what he's about to say. Either way, I think it definitely has to be... Ibuki was the intent to die all along, I feel. I generally think it's like this. I think that Hiyoko planned to kill Ibuki the whole time by hanging. So she made Ibuki take off the kimono, and she took on the Hiyoko took on the robe and stuff, and she filmed the thingy going up on the ladder and stuff, and made Ibuki like destroy the camera, obviously, because we see that it's destroyed. And in that time afterwards, someone killed Hiyoko and made Ibuki hang herself. And between there, Hajime came in, so the killer had to hide with Hiyoko somewhere. And whenever Hiyoko, or whenever Hajime went away, the killer duct taped up Hiyoko and put the drumstick and hid somewhere until everyone else was lured out with Monokuma, and that's when that person came forth. That's my wild blind guess right now of how shit happens. But like you're saying, let's get more clues here. If you look close, there's a natural shape bulging from inside Hiyoko's comp. Oh, that's why you said what you said. I was like, I just thought that came out of fucking nowhere. Okay. I was thinking it might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want me to search inside Hiyoko's kimono.
Huh?
Oh, that's exactly it.
Why?
Well, it would have been a problem if she was alive, but she's dead now, you know? I'm gonna get a fever. Yeah, that's literally me every single fucking investigation stream. Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem with that now that she's dead? Fine. If you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else.
Hey!
Hey, Akane!
Yo!
Yo, what's up?
Hey.
Well, there's something I want you to do for me. Looks like there's something inside Hiyoko's kimono, so can you feel around for that?
What?
Huh? I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Hiyoko's kimono, right?
Thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping others is such a wonderful thing.
Now then.
Let's see. Kind of reached through the duct tape, binding Hiyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono.
That's weird.
Damn it, she's tied up so tight. I can't really reach with my hand. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yo!
There's something. Is this what you were looking for? Is this a key?
Perhaps.
It looks different than the keys to the cottage, so this may be the key to her motel room. The key to her motel room, huh?
But
If her key was so deep inside her kimono that it'd be hard to remove. If her key was so deep inside her kimono that it'd be hard to remove, then it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they would have put more toward the front of her kimono so we'd notice it easier. Which means we can conclude this is something Hiyoko had with her all along. Could be my Valentine. Not mine, though.
Hey,
Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything. But you look like you were curious about the condition of Hiyoko's body, right, Hajime? Well, of course, that's why I'm investigating. It's true. There are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is
see?
the way they've wrapped her body with that duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hiyoko's neck, don't you think? Hide the wound on her neck? Yeah, kinda, I guess? I don't really know if that was their true intention, but yes, it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for a low volume blood is because of the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone when her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. Sea of blood, huh? 2 dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint. Yeah. With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the floor. Did something drop on the floor there? Nothing dropped, it's just dirty. Dirty?
Hey.
See? Take a close look at the floor.
See?
Oh. Well, that looks like smeared out blood, doesn't it? The smudge as if something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. Is this a blood stain?
Yep,
Well, a blood stain isn't strange. Hyoko's neck was slashed not far from here.
but still.
Rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it?
So,
If they were trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. Since the killer wiped off the blood stain, as long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off the blood stain. So, what was the killer trying to hide? Well, I mean, the fact that this seems like a dried out puddle, I guess it's that. Maybe Hiyoko was killed like insanely far from now. Like maybe she was killed like hours from now. And they wiped it off because they knew the blood would dry. Because this does not look like this looks like dried, wiped off blood, kind of. But what do I really know? I feel like I've checked everything now. It's not. Oh, back. Oh, the temperature. Looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right. You might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Right, I should mess around with it a little, like so. It's running as a heater over 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Wait, so could this maybe be helping dry the blood, I guess? I might know why it's so damn hot. Better turn the heater off now. Should cool things off a little. And I guess that could be another way to tamper with the timing of shit. There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems you can use this control panel to raise and lower the baton light on the ceiling. In fact, we use this to lower Ibuki's hang body. There's anatomy, biology stuff that explains the heater, but I'll let Mikan do that. Okay, W. My knowledge is getting better of me. Okay, I getcha. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw had a dim candlelight ambience to it, and it didn't look like the lighting was used at all. But why did they use this lighting? Was there some reason that would have inconvenienced them?
So you have
See,
appeared.
so you noticed too, Fiend. Huh? Noticed? So you didn't notice? Are those eyes just little glass balls? Take a good look at the battle lighting above your head. Have you not noticed that aberrant item? Look at the baton lighting. What? Oh, there's something hanging over it or something, I think. Something that looks like a black paper stuck to the baton lighting. Oh, now I get how that works. Okay. I just thought it was something in the back. So you finally noticed. But I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton lighting one more time and...
I can see it!
There is no need.
Go, my 4 dark devas of destruction!
Go, Mirage Golden Hawk Jumpy! Now's the time for you to take flight. Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my 4 dark devas of destruction. Hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up the baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash. Holy shit. Started running around. The stuck slip of paper in rapid circles. And then the paper fluttered downward and it was deftly caught by Gundam. Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder. Wow, that was amazing. I have never seen a hamster do tricks.
How pitiful.
They are my 4 dark devas of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. So, what's with that paper?
Fine.
Seems to be some kind of thick paper. Though it does not have any special spells scribed onto it.
That was close.
It appears it's nothing useful. No, that's not it. There's no doubt this is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, it's too unnatural. Scrap of thick paper has been added through truth bullets. Okay. I guess mikan.
Yeah, if only I'd noticed sooner. Buki might have been saved.
How to get up there? Well, I mean, I'm guessing they had to get the rope on there somehow, so they would need to lower it down anyways, right? To tie the rope. And then they would probably just put that there, whatever the fuck it was. I think it's more interesting, the paper though. Why that? Yeah, like it's more of an interesting thing to think. First off, what is this? And second off, why hide it up there? You know? But I feel like they very easily put it there for whatever reason, if it wasn't just like thrown up there or something. Where did it come from? Yeah, exactly. What is it? What does it do in this case? And why is it? When did you realize Ibuki was missing?
After leaving Negido's room, I went to the on-call room and that's when it came to me. I should go and check on how everyone is in the hospital is doing. One more time before I go to sleep.
Hello from the kitchen. Hello from the kitchen.
And so, I went back to the patient rooms and noticed that Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital.
So that's what happened.
And then I saw Fuyuhiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. And that reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby.
That's a long story.
I'm sorry, it's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you, because we've been together since this morning.
You're right. We were together until you went to the on-call room.
That's right. We were together until just a little before the morning Monokuma announcement. So I don't doubt you. I'm telling the truth. Is it alright if we continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please spare my life at least.
Damn. What happened to not doubting me? Real. Okay. Anyone else? I haven't talked to Akane, I guess. Hey, are you okay? Are you still not feeling well? Huh? Yeah, I don't really get it, but when I think about Nekomaru, it's like my knees start shaking.
That's weird.
That's weird. There's no way I've got that kind of weakness. Talk to Mikan again? Okay. I'd probably go away if I battle a strong dude, but Nekomaru's not here. Nekomaru will definitely come back. You're right.
I need a little more time until the autopsy results are ready. So can you talk to me a little later? I'm sorry for being a slow-witted slowpoke. Please don't kill me.
Okay, I guess I have to wait a little more. Hajime, this might be impudent of me to ask, but will you listen to what I have to say?
Hey,
I heard that you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right? So what? Can you provide me with a summary of the incident? I need to reach the truth behind this incident for the sake of dedicating my body to an even greater hope. No.
wow.
Why? Don't make me repeat myself. No. This guy just wants to confuse us. There's no way I'm going to tell him what he wants to know.
How unfortunate.
I see. That's disappointing. Damn. Okay.
Anyway,
When we broke down this door, the killer was still inside. Oh, right. I talked to you already. And I technically talked to Gundam, but let's talk to Gundam. Did you direct your gaze to the brave stature of my four dark devas of destruction? Yes, I did. Let's check in here. Staff one looks like the inside of a storage room. Might as well investigate in here too. See if I remember anything in here. Stuff looks the same. I'm fairly certain. All the guitars are here. Was there an electric guitar here? But otherwise, everything looks the same. The mirror is here. And the stickers were here. I'm not sure if they were on the floor, but don't think that's important. Did you come here to investigate the storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it, or is he trying to stand guard here?
hey,
So, how about it? Did you find any clues? Tipped over step ladder from the stage, the tuck tape binding Hyoko. Probably all came from this storage room. The paper? What about it? I don't remember much from it. I remember of its existence, but I don't remember if like one is missing or not now. There might be other things in this storage room that they used for this crime. Do you always pretend to give me hints, but in the end you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it.
but
That's the main reason why this case is really special. Huh?
man,
But I can't say for certain, though. What is this guy saying? As usual, it's not making any sense.
Hajime,
By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
right?
Hey, if you can explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information. Really? You might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth. You just want to make us suffer.
How mean.
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well, for the sake of everyone's hope, I'll gladly become the enemy, and I won't even mind when I die.
Damn it.
That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time. Why this time? Regardless, I guess you're not gonna tell me, huh? I can't be helped. I guess I just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings?
Hey,
You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater. After he said that, he walked out of my sight. The paper, it's right there. What fucking paper? Oh, this. Do you mean this? Oh! Oh! Now I see it! Oh my god, now I see it. There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for decorations. Thick black paper that was folded on the lower shelf. Looks like wallpaper. A lot of stickers pasted all over the front side of this wallpaper and the edge of this wallpaper. Looks a little torn, but what does this mean? How is that not a truth bullet? Blank mirror is probably used for checking costumes. Okay, this has to do something with Hiyoko's kimono, right? That or just the medical outfit or whatever. A mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you look. I guess that's everything important in this storage room. Let's go back to the music venue. How was neither of those truth bullets, though? Shadow remains of a machine is spread all over the floor.
I see.
This appears to be the surveillance camera unit.
This too
Kazuichi
must be
put
the
it in the
will of
music venue for
causality.
communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this?
Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here.
What do you mean?
Well,
Even if they know they are not being recorded, there is no way the killer would tolerate committing murder in front of a camera.
Fine.
So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough. I hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera. That's why the killer destroyed this. Then, what was that thing I saw? Why am I not telling them? That's what I want to know. This, we might be close to finished investigating the music venue, but I still need to talk to Mikan. I need to make sure to get those autopsy results from her. How about it, Mikan? Have you found anything by now?
To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive. But it's not my fault this music venue is too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death.
Because of the heat, is that possible?
If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death.
I see that might have been the killer's goal, yep. As I suspected, covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. Forensic stuff? Yeah, whatever that word means. That's weird.
Even in this heat, even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death?
I agree, as long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hiyoko.
As long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistake in the order of the murders.
Huh? Imitation murder?
huh?
Huh? You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew. Science involving murder crimes and studying the body for clues and stuff. Okay.
See?
Mikan has been doing forensics every death. Okay, W. W, Mikan. It's a murder where the killer uses as a creative work, like a song or film, as an outline for their killings. It's so common in these detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? I said that, by the way, but with a very high voice, for whatever reason.
Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie.
That movie? Oh, is she talking about the Murukuma movie here?
Good instincts.
That assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people.
Cole was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, if this was really an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one more person might have been killed?
This too must
certainly
be the
conceivable.
will of causality.
If the killer wishes to complete the imitation.
Hold on a sec. What are you all talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed? Are you guys worried that there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries. Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people would be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. On this killing school trip, the same Blacken can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
You mean you've added another rule?
Yep.
Well, if killing everyone is okay, the Blacken would be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains.
If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings. Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules.
I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't even want to think someone would do this. 2 cases occur at once. What happens if there are 2 killers? That's exactly what I'm saying.
So.
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for 1 person, right?
I am concerned.
We can only choose 1 based on a majority vote. Other person could certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2? Or if 4 incidents overlap one another?
Shut up! It's okay. I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Hey.
Meaning 2 killers can exist at the same time? It's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Wow.
I don't like Alright, fine. That's right, there's always 1 killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is. Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me see it. Gamer brains is not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave.
Let me just reread this. So I don't miss a loophole that he doesn't say that Hiyoko killed Ibuki. Or well, someone killed Hiyoko and then killed. Well, whatever. Let me just reread this. There's always 1 killer at any given time. Would it count if the killer got killed? Yeah. It's not being clear, you know. He could be saying that someone killed one of them, and then that killer died. AKA Hiyoko / Ibuki was the killer. Whatever. I see, so there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. This, I guess, that narrows things down a little.
Yep.
Yep, that made things a little easier.
Fine.
Plus, if the same killer cannot kill a maximum of 2 people, it means a 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Could it be you haven't seen it? Seen it? Seriously, seen what?
So.
Like I said, that movie.
Oh my.
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. Then the invitation is...
Good instinct.
Of course, it's an imitation of that movie.
Well,
Based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie as if they were copying it. They copied the movie? I see, Nagito mentioned something about that. A copy helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feeling. Should come by later, I'll go wait for you. Yeah, the movies.
you.
I see, so you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital for sure. First victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Thanks to that despair disease, we could not go there for some time. That's right. It might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. Might be some clue related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Yoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. There's still a lot of things I can do before the class trial. Definitely give it all my all until the end. Okay. Interesting. There's a lot to think about in this trial, which is annoying. $1.5 million well spent for real. Let's go to the cinema first, actually.
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. Also, interesting to note, the fucking bag is gone, so it's definitely the bag that was here that's at the crime scene. That means you noticed it too, right? Case this time is an imitation case in which the killer used that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know, I haven't watched the movie yet.
I see.
I see. You really should watch the movie first.
Hey!
Hey, manager, any customs here? Or customers? Customers here.
Did you call me?
Yes, did you call me?
What?
Hajime's the customer.
Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
Whew. And you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're a really tough guy. You were so devoted to being tsundere, you even brought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
Huh?
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing.
Listen up.
In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito?
Stop it. My resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker.
See? It's this one.
I'm sorry, I was born stupid.
That's...
You bought this for $1.5 million?
But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie.
Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
Here.
Okay, here you go. It's already set. It already says so in the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today, this time. By the way, I can only give away one ticket per person. You only have one chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date onto the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat.
Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to it. Okay?
Then I'll go prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey,
Hajime, about that invitation ticket. I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Huh? Why? No reason, just think of it as a protective charm. Oh, is he saying that since I have the date stamped on it today? Also, the fact that it's the 13th, that's funny. But yeah, the fact that it's stamped today means that I could not have done this murder because I would not have known the imitation murder. Okay, W, thank you, Nagito. Also, that's good. Because then we could ask everyone who has the ticket still as well to see the date they saw it and see... Well, everyone should have seen it before today, I suppose. But even if they don't, we would know if they watched it today.
No.
Hold on, I'm still in the middle of preparing. Don't rush, don't rush.
Are you sure?
Hasty boys get hated, you know. They might even get hated by boy bears too, you know.
You can hate me all you want. Okay, let me talk to you again.
impossible.
Hajime, I can't believe you bought that thing. You paid $1.5 million for it too? But even you say you would have settled it with money to get out of seeing that movie. You're right, but that means I would have had to buy that thing, you know? Just leave me alone. That reminds me, the item should be on top of the counter. This one looks like a tote bag made from hemp cloth, and it's a decal of Monomi's face on it.
Ah, did that catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag for use for a variety of common tasks. It's It's a limited island. Only one person can have it.
Tote bag is gone, that means...
What's this?
Oh, whoa there. Were you interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad.
Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out.
Who'd you sell it to?
You're so
Stupid. There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that would reveal who the killer is.
So the killer bought it.
Shocking.
Ah!
I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right?
It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person.
What's the difference?
Hey.
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to make customers with bonus prices.
For some reason hearing you say that pisses me off. Okay, so someone still has a bag. Okay.
Well now.
Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
Now.
Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
I can't wait. I can't
This
wait.
is exciting.
Very well.
The invitation ticket from earlier. You should keep that just in case.
Well, let's head inside chat. Let's see what this movie is all about. Incorrect buzzer be like peak incoming. We'll see about that. Let me drink some honey before.
I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monomi 2.5D will be screening shortly.
From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D. That sounds so half-assed.
Well then, please relax and enjoy the film.
No water bottle, Steph's Sprite, immersion broken. Well, I don't have a honey bottle Sprite. Sorry. Please tell me this is voice though. The Wizard of Monomi 2.5D.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of
Okay.
old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
Okay. Oh?
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise
Okay.
and was whisked away to Monomi's country.
Japan?
Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monomi, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires.
Okay.
Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends.
Yeah, I know that was the whole reason why I said that. I don't have the honey bottle Sprite available.
Monokuma met a Monomi scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide,
Yeah, so this is Ibuki.
the Monomi
That's
scarecrow
for sure,
hanged
Ibuki.
herself and died. He also met a Monomi lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows.
Full of air? Excuse me? Oh, this is a con, eh?
He also met a Monomi Tin Man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
So, I was assuming this would be Nagita. Was this Hiyoko then?
After a lot of
Or
other
just
stuff
nobody,
happened,
maybe.
Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monomi. the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami.
Of course.
And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her.
Okay.
With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury. And he lived happily ever after. The end.
I feel like I did not get any wiser from this, I'm gonna be real. Okay. Well, I mean, obviously, the first clue is definitely that someone did tell Ibuki to hang herself. So I was right in that. But then the one without courage, which was Akane, he filled her with arrows? But that hasn't happened. Unless it's like love arrows now that they're talking about. And her love for Nekomaru, I suppose. And then the Tin Man was just sliced up into lumps of tin. Which technically maybe could be a slit throat for Hiyoko. I don't know actually, but sure. Because the lion was strapped to a tree like Hiyoko was strapped to the pillar. That could make sense too, I suppose. I didn't think of it that way. I was thinking too much of the... Well, here's the thing. Because the third one they said... I don't really remember exactly what they said. Fuck. But they said someone without a heart, right? And I feel like that's a way you could explain how Hiyoko is always rude to Mikan and shit. You know? And everyone for that matter. Imitating the mercy in the movie. Yeah, that's true though. I mean, yeah, she did get stuck to a pillar, I guess. But it's so weird that the current... I guess the last motive wasn't 100% accurate either way. But yeah, either way, whatever. Let's keep going.
Movies are the best. That drama was so moving that I need 2 boxes of tissues, one for each head.
So,
Now then, let's meet again after class trial.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe this situation. He only has one head. Unless he's merged 2 bears in one. Who knows? How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie?
Well,
But thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah. Just like he said, the characters who were killed in the movie matched the victims in this case. Puki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, but Hyoko's suspended body matches the lion's death too. Okay, I guess the game says that. I would have been complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now, or... The killer's main goal was just an imitation murder. They should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. Well, there's nothing saying there could be a 3rd kill, like Chiaki was investigating, if now one of Ibuki and Hiyoko got killed by the other. We don't know. Like we don't know where Nekomaru is right now. I'm just saying. I just remembered I never went inside any of these rooms in the motel. Plus I don't even know where Hiyoko's room is. Might be faster to just ask someone. You're here, right? Come on out. Are you talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hiyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? W question.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. Met up with Chiaki at this motel, and we were about to get back to the music venue.
I get it.
You met up with Mikan and me. And when we went to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
So we had no choice but to break down the door. Discovered Hiyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey,
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall, well, Gundam saw me, and then Chiaki. That was it, right? Oh, Usami, right. Body? Gah! Could it be you intend to spread lies? Blah, blah, blah. Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monami.
I see.
I see, so Kazuichi and Sonia didn't appear, huh? I think those two are suspicious.
Like,
Well, Hiyoko was killed between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but while we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. Saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what was going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
well, yeah.
While we were circulating the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Well,
No. We went to the movie theater in that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mika and I were on our own look for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around a pillar with duct tape. It's true, I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact Hiyoko was killed and we had discovered her body.
huh?
What? You still doubt me?
Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true, I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. Also, chat, I just realized something. If Ibuki now hung herself, and this was something we talked about earlier, Sayo, so I have thank you for that. If she now hangs herself, I guess that could technically count as the killer not killing her. If they now killed Hiyoko, which means they have free reign to kill one more person. Okay. Okay. Someone else will fucking die today. So don't worry. Even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. I want to know in advance what I have to do to end up like that. Puko's account. Alright, the middle one they said, right? Clatter, clatter. Looks like it's locked, but key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this, it opened. Just as I thought. This key was Hiyoko's room key. Alright, I should go inside. So Hiyoko was staying here. She only stayed here for a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted. Oh, hello, Sonia.
Oh my.
Wait, how the fuck are you in here? Did you lock the door behind you? How did you even get in here? Yeah, Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. What, did something happen? No, it's just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault.
her fault? What does she mean? The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut her inside this room. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right?
However,
I fear the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason. Besides the disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room?
perhaps.
Her kimono. Her kimono? Yesterday I went to talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence, it was not locked at that time. And then I saw it. Oh. Hiyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono Why is she so huge? She did not want to smell so bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mahiru is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hiyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru. That Mahiru kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What the fuck did you say, Sonia?
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror?
Oh. Okay, so that explains why it's tied in the front. She just does it in front, I suppose.
Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
Why doesn't she help her? What do you mean by that, by the way? That was when she kicked me out.
It cannot be.
Could it be Hiyoko? Remember that? You're saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hiyoko locked her in her room to make sure... Locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. She wasn't a part of the murder plan at the start? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Like, I'm guessing... I'm guessing it went something like this right now. The killer, took one of the like sick coats or whatever, the hospital coats, took the bag, and enacted climbing up on the stairs, and then had Ibuki destroy the camera. And after that, Hiyoko came out of the storage room, or the staff-only room, and saw all of that, which was happening, and then she got her throat slit. You know? Would they even have enough time for that? Well, who's to say Hiyoko wouldn't take long to tie her kimono? Like, she's obviously struggling. Even in front of a mirror, it would be her first time doing it, you know? We saw the start of Ibuki's murder now. Oh, you're thinking like that. Well, here's the thing still. We don't know if it was a live feed or not, I guess. Well, realistically, it would be a live feed. But we don't know if it's a recording or a live feed, technically. Kazuichi would know. I guess we're talking to Kazuichi. So that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident, or was someone listening in on your conversation? I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation. Definitely has to be a live feed. That's what I'm thinking too. But that also means that they deliberately waited until I started up the live stream, you know? But also, I guess there's nothing to say, like, them hanging up everything and shit like that could, like, again, we don't know whenever deaths happened. Like, they could have set this shit up because the live stream thingy happened right before the Monokuma announcement, aka 10 a.m. A little before it. And there's nothing saying that they were there setting this shit up. The killers set this shit up for longer than 10 a.m. And Hiyoko could have went out early before the announcement to try and tie her kimono because she didn't want to go at night. And when she went then, that's when she found that out. Well, she would need to tie the kimono first either way. But, like, again, we don't know when they died. So she could have been lying dead the whole time whenever the Ibuki stuff happened, you know? Is what I'm trying to say, I guess. In this case, how did killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue? They didn't, is what I'm guessing. Sugna's account. It's a mirror, but it's too small and rusty. There's also a Monokuma weirdo in here. Why are you here? I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign of someone made a mess of her room, and I don't think she was forcefully abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find an important clue. Oh well.
No.
I guess I've found all the Monokumas now, though. On this island. Bed isn't messed up. Doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. Let's just... for the sake of it. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, so Kazuichi and hospital. And I'm assuming that's time then. Alright, hello Kazuichi, hello Chiaki.
Well?
I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's only been a few days. Hey, you prefer that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey!
Yeah, so? I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Didn't you get that from a shady-looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
Right!
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. And if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Man.
No, that's impossible. Ordinarily, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used for the part of the same unit. Video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. Video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen at the music venue monitor.
Hey!
But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's what you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Even if another surveillance camera exists, it would be impossible to broadcast with it. Okay. Well, I mean, I feel like this was obvious anyways. Why would they use a different either way, you know?
Huh?
However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. You're right, you did work on that. Can I ask you about recording? Really, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors only used part of the same unit. Video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed at the hospital monitor. That video was filmed on a music venue camera, can only be seen in the music venue monitor. But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. That's why you guys were able to vice versa. This one swapped a modified increased range. Since there's no possibility that another surveillance camera unit was used in this incident. Okay. Surveillance camera unit on top of the reception desk. As long as the music venue surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this. Okay.
Hajime.
Well, yeah. I think it's just safe to say that it was a live feed and it was not a recorded video. There's something I want to ask you. You first discovered a Ibuki spot at the music venue, right? Why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right.
Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions. Okay, so yeah, he's basically saying it can't record. Okay, W.
Hey.
Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. Show the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging like there is now. The whole display was pretty dark because they were just using a candlelight. There was a rope hanging from the ceiling beneath that. There was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and hemp bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but I know that it must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder and without any hesitation. I mean, yeah. I don't think this is Ibuki either way. The game says it's Ibuki, but I don't think it's Ibuki. And I mean, they obviously want you to think that because they're telling you it. That's all I saw. Candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something because the screen went dark all of a sudden and it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man.
Yeah, so I think it's safe to say someone, presumably the killer, wanted it to look like Ibuki was killing herself, and then they just made Ibuki kill themselves anyway, I guess. Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras has infrared function, so things can still show up even in the dark. The one that I got from the machine alley was really old model. Hold on.
Well?
At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was Ibuki, right? Yeah. You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try and stop her. But it didn't make it in time.
Hey.
Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Or that means she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki? There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. If so...
You.
Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Oh, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure out so easily. Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there. What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. Said the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking, but you just seem a little upset. I also want to read this again, because didn't this say something else more than just you couldn't sleep here if you weren't attending a patient? Eating and drinking is forbidden within the hospital building. Okay, so what does... How could this affect anything? Is something I want to know. If patients do not need to be accompanied overnight, stays by non-patients are explicitly forbidden. Technically, only one person can accompany the infected, thanks to the Monokoma's selfish rule. Okay. Original surveillance camera, surveillance monitor. Oh, yeah. You're just saying the same shit.
Huh?
Oh, hello, Akane.
Now then.
Phew, I'm finally getting back to my normal self. Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win.
W. It was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be much better if she's still feeling the after effects. She'd beat me up if I said that all out. Anyways, why are you here?
Hey, hey!
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear the hospital gown from now on. That's the idea, but looks like they're out of stock. I thought there were one more gown for each patient. There was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns?
Yo!
Yeah, that's right. Ruki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagita was wearing. If I have no choice, then I should just use Nagito's. It's unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in it. Nice, loyal. To who? To who? Mikan? W2, I guess. Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing?
Huh?
Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross. Wearing clothes someone else is wearing even grosser.
Like,
No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Mikan back at the music venue. What the fuck do you mean by this? Crap, I gotta go back soon. Oh, right, you said you were supposed to be there. Right, okay. So, okay, since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. Yeah. Wait, so does this room not have one anymore? Is that what it's saying? There shouldn't be anybody inside. Should look somewhere else. Okay. Let's look in Ibuki's room. Oh, I guess I'm not allowed to look in any of these. Okay. Okay, so well, she definitely said that there would be one in one of the empty rooms, aka room 4. So is this where someone took one of these, I guess? I'm still so confused about what the fuck is happening over here. Is this always shaking? What's this? Is pitch black, I can't see it. Oh no. Oh no. Where's the switch?
Hey.
Don't turn it on. Huh? Chucky, are you there?
'Cause
If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. What's fully exposed?
hey,
Hey, Hajime. If you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. What the fuck is she doing? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out? I'm not gonna poke up my eyes.
aww.
Aw, bummer. Troll fail. No sooner than did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. Flash intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until I started adjusting the light. What is she doing? I saw Chiaki finished opening the curtain that was covering the window.
Hey, hey.
Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it.
Well,
I got it. Got what?
see?
The curtain in this conference room are designed to completely block out light.
Hmm.
There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through.
See?
See? A black curtain that blocks the light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. Okay, so she was just trolling. Okay. W Chiaki, to be honest. Black light blocking curtain? That's why it was so dark. So is something wrong with it? Oh wait, it's missing one. I guess. Well, this still blocked all of it. Well, I'm guessing she's hinting at this being whatever is behind the back, right?
Hmm.
Is Still in the middle of investigation, so it's a secret. Yep, she's upset. But still, what was all that about? That bit about being embarrassed if I look and troll fail?
Nope.
I just wanted to mess with you. Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. Should move on to a different place. I was just gonna say, what else is there for me to investigate? Well, too bad, Chiaki, if you were...
How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome!
What the fuck?
The class trial's gonna start, you know.
Oh.
So, make sure you guys come to
Okay.
Monokuma Rock ASAP!
He's having a good time? I guess so. Hadri is like the most boring man ever. He does not know what the word fun means. Yeah.
I'll see you soon!
I'm sorry, Chiaki. I guess you weren't allowed to explore anymore. Whatever the fuck that would be. It's already time. So this again. Let's go to that one place again. Now's not the time to be a coward. Recently, Ibuki and Hiyoko became victims in order to find the truth. The only thing I can do is go. I'm so confused though. I feel like there's shit missing. Like there was a lot of talk about this movie being imitation and whatever, but then there's not a third murder. Unless that third murder will be the execution. But yeah, whatever. He's respected, but he just looks at people having a good time and goes, I don't understand. True. Okay. I'll keep going till straight right before the truth bullet part. Everyone who heard the announcement gathered in front of the Monokuma Rock. Soon enough.
Welcome! Is everybody here? You guys want to go to the class trial?
Wait!
Hey, jerk, hold it right there.
Monomy's
What?
such a dumb
Don't get in
child.
my way. You're just a dumb little sister who's short of a few brain cells.
Hey!
My brain works just fine.
Also, I did not see Nekomori here.
Hey!
Yep.
I see. So, you've come to avenge him.
That's...
Avenge? That sounds like he died. Sounds like, you say? Oops.
Anyway,
No, Monokuma, you're saying people need to show up. Where the fuck is he?
bye-bye.
I gotta go first.
I won't let you.
Hold on, I won't let you escape.
Hey!
Hey, did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomari is dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead. There's no way, not in a million years.
Well...
More importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomari will die. You should just lay in the class trial, you think? Well, I just feel like if that was the case, Monokuma should say so. But, I mean, I guess him leaving it up to be makes it a mystery, and that's more fun to him. Whatever.
Why are you so excited about that?
How about it?
Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail.
What do you
What
hear?
are you saying, fiend? You'll find out soon enough.
See?
Then let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's hurry up and get this over with. Yeah, you're right.
Hey,
Let's go, there's no time to waste. You know, it's sad, but we need to move forward, and then we need to end this once and for all.
Jeez.
I already figured this out, but it's best we don't rely on Monomi all that much. Yeah, this will be stream end. I just want to get down the elevator and shit. He's just saying stupid things just to make us even more confused. Maybe we should shut her up for good. Let me just talk to everyone first.
I haven't been helpful at all.
Nimi La Noir final. Sure.
I couldn't even figure out an estimated time of death. I'm sorry, I'm such a useless piece of trash.
You say that all the time, but you always come with a lot of good shit every single fucking trial, Mikan.
Hiyoko, it must be my fault after all.
Well?
Then I must learn the truth behind this murder most foul. Now then, let us proceed.
Feels like we're so few. 8, 9, and then 10 with me. With Nekomaru. Those 2 are dead, which are 12. And then the 4 who died before is 16. Okay, I guess that is everyone then, yeah.
I'm gonna do it!
Hey, what are you whining about? Hurry and get this over with already. Then we can greet Coach Nekomaru with open arms when he comes back. I mean, the game is building up to Nekomaru not being alive. I'm gonna be real. I'm sorry, Akane. Hey, what did Monokuma mean just now? Don't tell me Nekomaru's already. Don't get distracted by Monokuma. We need to focus on the class trial right now. I know, but
Fine.
it's about time I showed my serious side.
Let's make history.
How troublesome. But I suppose I can display my true power for the sake of our 2 fallen comrades. He's not dead though, did she? I don't know if she did. Can I do this? I can't do that. Good. That sounds like he died. Sounds like you say, oops. Anyway, since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent. Now then, I gotta go first. Hold on, I won't let you escape. So it's implied he's dead, but I mean, that's just Monokuma being Monokuma, I would say. I'm hoping he's not dead, but I don't know really. Just as I thought, this particular incident. Oops. We can continue this later, right, Hajime? What's wrong with him? He's even creepier than usual. I believe in him. I do too. Hoping for the best. So funny. Stepped onto the escalator and ascended towards the gaping mouth of that Monokuma rock. And that's when I suddenly noticed it. Our lined up silhouettes kept getting smaller and smaller. But I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. And when everyone was inside the Monokuma rock, elevator began its steep descent as usual. Nobody said a word. There's a lot of people in the front of the elevator now. There's only Beacon in the back. So we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other. The elevator descended deeper and deeper. And when it descended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. The elevator door slowly opened slowly, almost tantalizingly so. Light poured through from the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness. And I walked into that place.
My, it feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats. Well, 2 people got killed at the same time, and Nekomaru's not even here either.
Hey!
Is Nekomaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him.
No, no.
Why bother? What?
Well now.
Now then, let's begin. It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it to your heart's content.
I feel like Sonia and or Soda is gonna die at some point. I don't think Sonia will die. I'm getting survival instincts from Sonia, or not survival instincts, but I'm getting survivor vibes, I guess, rather, from Sonia. Kazuichi, I feel like, is a 50-50. I feel like he will survive or kill someone. I don't think he will be a victim, but I don't know. Curtain to the third class trial was about to open. Ibuki Miyoda and the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker of our group. When I was with her, all of my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Hiyoko Sayonji, the ultimate traditional dancer. We never really saw her dance. We only saw in that one hangout. Just from looking at her adorable face, you'd never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. She was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come to terms with Mahiru's death. The person who killed those two is among us. Wait, what will Nekomaru be here, actually? I thought about this during the elevator, but I thought this was before trial, so I thought we would see this next time, but... What the fuck will Nekomaru be here? Definitely can't believe it. It's a little dimmer, but still blue, I guess. But whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out no matter the cost. For our sake. For our friend's sake. For Ibuki and Hiyoko's sake. So, the curtain of the third class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. And that's where the stream will end, chat. I hope. Can I not? Okay, I can from here. Okay, W. Midstream dumb. Real. Midstream will start again next week. But yeah. Okay. Interesting. What do I think right now? I for sure think that the intent was never to kill Hiyoko. It just happened to be that way. Well, I don't know, because that movie makes it so planned all of a sudden. I guess the tin man, the tin Monomi, could possibly be in reference to the camera, maybe. Maybe it's just as simple as that. Because the camera was smashed to pieces. But yeah, either way, I feel like the hanging was definitely planned. And then Hiyoko dying just happened because she was there. And then he decided to hang her up just like the lion. And then he blocked the door with glue, I guess. Both glue and the drumstick, I guess, hid somewhere. And whenever Monokuma revealed that, oh, I'm bringing everyone else, the culprit just showed up, I guess. That's my thought now, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. Like, for sure, I don't know. I don't know who the culprit would be, though. Which is funny. But yeah, I guess we'll figure that out next time. I for sure feel, though, that it's not for Yuiko. I don't think it's Chiaki. Chiaki is just metagaming, I guess. I shouldn't metagame like that. But Fuyuiko is definitely on my trust list. I feel like Mikan is half on my trust list at least. Because she would have been able to do the live call at least. Actually, yeah. I feel like Mikan is safe to say she's good. Yeah, Mikan is good, I feel. I want to say Fuyuhiko is good too. Chiaki metagaming, she's good. And I'm metagaming because I trust her, just because I'm biased towards her right now. And also because she was there when we broke the door down into Titty Typhoon. I guess those are the only three that I really trust. So who did it? Well, there's really only... How many are we now? We're 11, right? Are we 11 or 10? We're 10. We're 10 alive right now, right? Together with Nekomaru. Yes, we are 10 alive with Nekomaru. So I have 4 people or 3 people that I trust. I want to say with 90% certainty, and that is Mikan, it is Fuyuhiko, and it's Chiaki. Mikan because she's at the hospital. Fuyuhiko because I generally don't think he would do it, which technically half metagaming, but whatever. But he also has his alibi with Mikan. And the fact that I just don't believe he would. And then Chiaki, little same way as Fuyuhiko, where I just trust him. Alibis are definitely useless, probably. Yeah, the time with that's true, that's fair. But either way, someone still had to tie up Hiyoko between the time of me finding Ibuki and me running out. So... I guess those two could be... I don't know. Metagaming is a powerful tool, yeah. She might have always just been there and Audible didn't notice. Yeah, that's true too. Well, I still half trust the 3 that were breaking down the door, just because I'm assuming they're not pulling some bullshit. Oh, there was actually a hidden hatch in the floor of Titty Typhoon that they escaped through. No, I don't think they would pull that bullshit twice. I think generally there's only one way to get into Titty Typhoon, and that is the door. And the glue and the drumstick makes it very apparent that the killer was always inside Titty Typhoon, even when we broke in. The 4 of us. And if that's the case, then neither of us could be the killer to set up Hiyoko's dead body. The drumstick's a red herring, to be honest. Well, how the fuck? There was no lock on the door. So how the fuck would that be the case? The glue? Well, I feel they could have done it from the outside, though. Well, if that's the case, sure. I didn't think about it that way, but sure. We did hear a crack though, didn't we? Don't think about anything anyway? Well, shut up. I mean, that does bring... That does make... my target list fucking everyone if that's the case. So I would need mint for these streams. Well, I mean, that would become obvious during the trial anyways, because someone would bring it up and I would be like, oh, I never thought about that. You know? I'm gonna watch Nimi. Thank you for another ship. Damn. Bro doesn't even want to hear my thoughts about the case. Min thinks about it before the trial. Yes, because he's played these games before. Except it's not Danganronpa. He's played Phoenix Wright, so he knows how the developers think for this. Their thoughts are all wrong and terrible. Play the game next time. But I thought that the thing about me playing the games was to see how I think about all the trials and shit. How I come to the conclusion. I thought that was the whole fun point about watching people play Danganronpa. Fries in the bag. The stream is over. There's no fries to be had, dude. If you go crack this back doing all the work, kicking down the door. Sure. When you don't know the person watching, I feel. Maybe I lied. Well, probably both. Like, it's fun in different ways, you know? I feel like whenever you watch me, you guys have a stronger, like, there's a word I'm looking for that I want to use here, but that I don't remember and know what it is. You guys are more comfortable, I guess, saying I'm stupid. And you know how I think, so you most likely feel more comfortable giving me hints that I will not understand anyways. Interesting V3? Well, fucking get him on V3 then before I finish V2. I don't give a shit. Should discuss theories with streamer IMO. I mean, I think the way Sayora does it is really good, and I appreciate that. Because he gives me like viewpoints that I am not thinking right now. Like, he makes me think of stuff that I wouldn't have thought about until way later. Sometimes you do like jump the gun a little, I feel, but I mean, most of the time you land it, and yeah, you guys just start fighting. No, that's we start fighting whenever he does not know when to let go. Yeah, that too. Either way, I don't mind giving me hints and different ways of thought. Sometimes I feel, especially early in investigations, I feel like I should not be getting any help. Even earlier I said something and you've completely glossed over. It's funny. I 100% do with a lot of stuff you say. But it's like, whenever I start investigation and you give me like 4 hints to think about, I think that's a little too early. Like, if I give a random thought at the start of an investigation and you're like, no, I don't think it's that way, then like, let me have my fun in the beginning. And if halfway through the investigation I'm stuck on something, sure, give me some other viewpoints. I don't ever think it's another way, I hope. Well, you don't say it like that, but it could be another way. Well, yes, however you want to word it. You fucking go into my brain and be like, hey dude, think of this, you know? That's the point. That's the thing you're doing, and that's doesn't matter how you say it. That's what you do. Either way, chat, it's getting fucking late. I have work tomorrow. I'm going to work at 7 a.m. tomorrow, aka I'm waking up in 6 hours. So yeah, I should be going to bed. We'll see if I stream tomorrow. Most likely I will not stream tomorrow. Technically wrong info to help you too, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've done so at some point. But it's still like you do it in a way that it's still like a viewpoint that I'm not currently having that feels realistic to be having. Like, you definitely do feed me red herrings. You for sure do that. And even if you don't feed me red herrings, you just going, hey, have you thought about this? Just overloads my brain. And then I try making shit work out with that way of thinking, whether that's helpful or not. If I think it's helpful. But either way, chat, I need to go to sleep now. I like Danganronpa. It's fun, even if I struggle a lot. Danganronpa sucks? No. Yes, but also no. But yeah, chat, I will continue this game on Thursday. Not Thursday, Tuesday most likely. Next Tuesday. Let me check my schedule actually, so I'm not lying. Yes, I should be able to stream next Tuesday. Yes. Okay, cool. Tomorrow we'll see if I stream. Not sure yet. We'll see. I'll tell you all in Discord. But on Saturday, once again, I will be on Reflex stream. We will be watching the Norwegian music contest, Melodi Grand Prix, aka where they decide who goes to Eurovision Song Contest. So check that out on Reflex's channel if you're interested. I'll be there and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll see you on Tuesday over there. If not, I'll see you Tuesday next week. If not, Monday next week even. We'll see. Yeah. I'm gonna hop over here. I'm gonna say goodbye, chat. And yeah. Reflex, by the way, thanks again for the raid. I appreciate it. Yada yada. Let's see if I solve this next week after having thought about everything for another week. Oh boy. Clicked off when you said reflex. W. Time to click back anyways. Bye!